If I had to grade what you have done, I would grade you from a tourism management perspective, a big F. You are a complete failure in the management of tourism.
Despite registering record-breaking tourism figures in June 2024, the opposition United Workers' Party (UWP) remains dissatisfied with the government's handling of the tourism sector. In June 2024, St. Lucia recorded 38,394 visitors, a 42% increase compared to the same period last year. However, former tourism minister and opposition Senator Dominic Fede is not pleased with the figures. The second deputy leader, who addressed a public meeting in Babonneau over the weekend, attempted to mobilize supporters in preparation for the next general elections.
You need to buckle your belt, strap your boots, and get ready for the battle. It is coming soon. We need to organize each constituency. We need to march in the east and in the west and in the south. We need to organize ourselves. We need to comb those voters lists so that they don't cheat us. And we need to ensure that we get Alan Chasney and the United Workers' Party re-elected and put St. Lucia in a place where the true potential of our country can be realized as one people, one nation with a common destiny.
The opposition and other critics over the past few months have questioned the credibility of the Citizenship by Investment program under the stewardship of the SLP administration. The incumbent SLP has pushed back vehemently at these allegations, arguing that the CIP remains above board and adheres to strict due diligence standards. Now, the first deputy leader, Guy Joseph, wants the government to provide proof of the disqualification of applicants who failed the vetting process under the CIP.
They told us they will revoke every illegal citizenship that had been issued by the Alan Chasney-led government. It is 3 years. You mean you have not found one yet? Which means that Alan has a perfect record when it came to how CIP was handled under the United Workers' Party.
During the 2016-2021 UWP administration, the OKEUH commissioning team led by Dr. Stephen King was sent packing, and the advice was sought of overseas consultants. In 2020, at the height of the pandemic, the operations of the Victoria Hospital were moved to the OKEUH, with the former transformed into a respiratory hospital, as the island sought to manage the pandemic-related emergency. But opposition leader Alan Chasney denies claims that issues at the OKEU hospital are a result of the actions of the previous UWP government. Instead, he contends it was the folly of the preceding and succeeding SLP governments.
That when they came into government, that OKEU was not functioning. OKEU, Mr. Prime Minister, had been functioning since 2020 and was functioning under the most stressful period because of COVID. And when you went, you got water. When you went, you got Panadol. When you went, you got medicine. When a woman went, she got her sanitary napkins. And most importantly, they got staff that were motivated to be able to help St. Lucians. You've been in government for 3 years. You want to come and tell people today that the problems at OKEU is because of United Workers' Party? As they say in America, come on, man.
The opposition UWP has been busy rallying supporters for the next general elections, constitutionally due in 2026. The opposition is ramping up its campaigning with sustained attacks on the SLP government, as well as plans for the unveiling of its slate of candidates. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.